Miracle Diet Plan, Naturally Heal Your Body 2020. There are so many diet regimens offered in the market today. Each one has its own unique characteristics. Some of them work and others do not. The Atkins diet is not actually new. In fact, it has been around for many years now, and you can say it is not the in thing anymore. The idea behind this diet is that you reduce your carbohydrate intake to the barest minimum. Atkins Diet Foods. Atkins diet foods are easy to find and available everywhere. There are many varieties to choose from, whether you pick prepackaged low-carb diet foods or make your own meals. No matter how you want to do the Atkins plan, there is a solution out there for you. You'll need to keep the Atkins Food Pyramid in mind when you make food choices. The Atkins Pyramid looks much different than the USDA Food Guide Pyramid. The base of the pyramid consists of protein sources such as eggs, fish, beef, chicken and tofu. On a daily basis, your diet should consist primarily of these foods. The second tier has low glycemic vegetables like salad greens, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus and spinach. The third tier is made up of berries and avocado. Fruits should be used on an occasional basis after the initial stages of the Atkins diet. Vegetable and seed oils, cheese, dairy, nuts and legumes are used sparingly and in appropriate portions. While the FDA pyramid has oils and fats at the top peak, the Atkins pyramid places whole grain foods in this spot. Whole grain foods should be used very occasionally and don't make up the mainstay of the Atkins diet. When you start the Atkins plan, you'll need to make sure you understand which foods are acceptable for your stage of the program. The induction phase is the most restrictive, but it only lasts 2 weeks. You owe it to your dieting success to stay within the acceptable foods list. One of the best ways to do this is to follow the Atkins menu plans that are printed within the New Diet Revolution book. There are also Atkins cookbooks and cookbooks that are geared toward other low-carb diets that are helpful in formulating meal plans. It's a helpful idea to use a cheat sheet of acceptable Atkins foods wherever you go. If you are out and about and hungry, the last thing you want to do is to try to think back in your memory to figure out what you can and cannot eat. Carrying a list of acceptable foods with you will make finding a snack or meal while out on the run easy. You can't always rely on low-carb labels to tell you whether or not something is diet-friendly. Ever since low-carb became the new diet craze, manufacturers have been jumping on the bandwagon to attract Atkins dieters. They label items low-carb to sell products and don't have your health in mind. Relying on foods from your own personal list is the best way to stay on the plan. Another good resource for keeping track of the appropriate Atkins foods is an online diet program. There are several available. Some are free and some have a small monthly fee. The programs require you to register and then they provide you with personal weekly menu plans based on your needs and your carbohydrate gram level. There are normally printable weekly shopping lists that make picking up your Atkins diet foods from the grocery store easy and quick. Atkins diet food is easy to find once you know what you are looking for. The books, food pyramid and online resources can help you make better food choices and stay on the diet for the long term. The process. There are various stages in the diet. 1. Induction stage. This stage is where you practically starve yourself of any carbohydrate-containing food. The first day, you might feel weak, feel bits of shaking and you might not do much but sit down on the sofa. You get used to it though. Gradually, your body gets used to the decreased carbohydrate intake. 2. Refeeding stage. After a couple of weeks, you can gradually increase your carbohydrate intake. You must be very patient and disciplined in order for this diet to work for you. You will have to learn most of the carbohydrate content of almost all food items while on this diet. You might also need to come up with a journal wherein you can list down everything that goes into your mouth, everything. That way you can keep track of your carbohydrate consumption for the day. 3. Incorporate Atkins diet foods. It is not as bad as it sounds because this diet focuses on high protein intake. That means you get to eat a lot of meat, eggs, and other such food. If you are a meat lover, then this diet might work out for you. You might end up spending a lot more on your food though, as meat products and other high-protein foods are more expensive than carbohydrate-rich foods such as rice and bread. Another disadvantage is that you might experience stomach and kidney problems. So do not overdo on the meat products. Give your body a break from time to time. From the experience of some of our followers who have tried this diet before, experience losing weight continuously and quickly as long as they strictly stuck to the diet. However, it is advisable to incorporate vitamins and minerals mostly found in vegetables and fruits to avoid having stomach problems. Make sure you have enough supplements to give you nutrients. Another very important thing, Atkins works while you are on it. If you suddenly revert to your old eating habits, then expect to gain all the weight you lost back. As our doctors always say, a balanced diet, exercise, and a healthy lifestyle is the best way to keep a sensible weight. Common mistakes of the Atkins dieter. The Atkins diet is one of the simplest weight loss plans to follow. Although there are some common misconceptions that occur for dieters. These mistakes can make a big difference in the amount of weight you lose and the effectiveness of the diet overall. If Atkins isn't working for you, or you find yourself suddenly gaining weight after weeks of effective dieting, make sure you aren't making any of these common mistakes. 1. Be patient with the diet. First, make sure to be patient with your weight loss. If you lose 8 pounds per week on the induction phase and then slow down once you enter the ongoing weight loss phase, this is perfectly normal. The level of carbohydrate grams that are acceptable on the induction portion of the diet are not meant to carry you through the rest of your dieting experience. Induction is meant to break you of carbohydrate cravings and detoxify your body from sugar. Starting with the ongoing weight loss phase, you will begin introducing small levels of carbohydrate grams each week. This may slow down weight loss a bit from the level it was at during induction, but this is completely normal. Also, people are different and react differently to the diet. Some people lose weight in spurts, and others lose weight more steadily. A plateau can last for a few weeks and then voila, you've lost 5 pounds in a matter of a few days. 2. Avoid caffeine. Make sure you are avoiding caffeine in all of its forms as well as aspartame, a common artificial sweetener. Both of these chemicals can impact blood sugar levels negatively. Look out for caffeine in coffee and diet sodas. 3. Avoid artificial sugars. Watch out for aspartame in diet sodas and sugar-free gelatin. These can cause cravings for sugar and take your body out of ketosis after just one serving. 4. Watch your cheese intake. Watch your daily intake of cheese. Although cheese is on the acceptable foods list, it does have a small amount of carbohydrates. Your best bet is to limit your cheese intake to 4 ounces per day. You can have more on special occasions, but it should not be used as your mainstay for protein. Meats, eggs and tofu are much better choices and don't contain carbohydrate grams. 5. Eat your veggies. Remember to emphasize vegetables during induction and beyond. Your carbohydrate grams should be primarily derived from leafy, green vegetables and other acceptable vegetable choices. Vegetables fill you up without spiking your blood sugar. They provide essential fiber and nutrients that help your weight loss efforts and overall health. After induction, you should have 3 to 4 cups of salad and 1 cup of cooked vegetables each day. Make sure the vegetables you are using are on the acceptable foods list. Eliminating vegetables from your diet can shut down your metabolism and cause your weight loss to stall. 6. Eat regularly. It is also very important that you eat regularly while you are on the Atkins plan. Never go more than 5 waking hours without eating a combined snack of protein and fats. 2 things happen when you skip meals. First, you cause a blood sugar drop that will have you craving carbohydrates like bread and sugar. Secondly, continued periods of not eating will slow down your metabolism and make it even harder to lose weight. 7. Drink a lot of water. Finally, make sure you are drinking enough water each day. Water has a myriad of benefits for every human being, not just those on the Atkins diet. Thirst can sometimes be masked as hunger, so staying well hydrated will keep you from craving foods you shouldn't be eating. Water also helps you avoid constipation, which is an occasional side effect of the Atkins diet. Drinking 8 8-ounce glasses of water per day will also help you flush out the toxins from your system that are produced when you burn fat. These common mistakes can make people frustrated with the Atkins diet when there is no need to be. If you are just starting out on the diet, make sure to prepare yourself for these mistakes. If you've been on the diet for some time, evaluate your eating habits and make sure you are following the program correctly. Pros and cons of the Atkins diet. The Atkins diet is one of the most popular low-carbohydrate diets on the market today. Its popularity has sparked dozens of look-alike diets who center on the same principles of high-protein, low-carbohydrate eating. There is a lot of fish in the sea when it comes to choosing a low-carbohydrate plan. Studies have shown that low-carbohydrate eating has many benefits. There have been scientific results that low-carbohydrate diets like Atkins do create significant weight loss without having to restrict calories. People who use the Atkins diet have also reported this. There are studies that show that low-carb eating improves triglycerides, reduces blood glucose for diabetics and pre-diabetics, and increases good cholesterol (HDL). Low-carbohydrate dieting has been scientifically proven to improve insulin sensitivity, decrease blood pressure and lower blood insulin levels. When compared with low-fat diets, low-carb dieters lose less muscle mass. Although not scientifically proven, there are many common benefits reported by Atkins dieters and other low-carb dieters. These include an increase in energy, a reduced craving for sweets, better concentration, improved mood and a lessening of depression-type symptoms. However, there are also some benefits that are specific to the Atkins diet. If you have been a low-fat dieter in previous years, you'll enjoy eating all of those forbidden foods that you once had to go without. Steak, butter and cream are a regular part of Atkins dieters' meals. There is a certain pleasure that goes along with eating foods that were once off limits. Atkins dieters are encouraged to eat their full of rich meats, cheeses and fats and oils. Atkins is also simple to use, compared with some other low-carb diets on the market. There are some basic food carbohydrate counts that you'll need to learn, but after that, you are free to eat from the acceptable food lists. Dr. Atkins also emphasized finding your own personal carbohydrate level. Different people have different levels of carbohydrate tolerance. While some gain weight on just 90 carbohydrate grams a day, others can live comfortably at 120 carbohydrate grams. During the ongoing weight loss phase and pre-maintenance phase of the diet, you will learn your personal carbohydrate count that will help determine your carbohydrate goal for life. The popularity of Atkins is a double-edged sword for dieters. There is a lot of information available on the diet, which makes it easy to find resources and support. There have been many Atkins books written and there are endless amounts of websites that offer tips and group support. However, everyone has heard of Atkins and probably has an opinion on it. There are some big misconceptions out there about the nature of the diet, and you'll no doubt have to defend your new way of eating from time to time. Cons. There are some other minimal downsides to using the Atkins program. You do need to count carbohydrates in everything you eat to make sure that you are staying within your personal carbohydrate range. There is also the issue of induction, the most hotly debated aspect of the plan. Induction can be difficult to get through if you've had a diet that centers on carbs and sugar. Also, many people try induction and mistakenly believe that this is the way that the whole diet is going to be. They end up quitting before they get into the actual Atkins plan. Sometimes, although it is not common, people will experience a carb crash on the 3rd to 5th day of the diet. This reaction is a result of their body finally experiencing ketosis, or running on fat instead of carbohydrates. The effects are transient, but many people have sworn off low-carb diets entirely because of this happenstance. Overall, with the minor drawbacks considered, Atkins is one of the most popular low-carb diets for a reason. It works. Thousands of people have had success with the Atkins approach to the low-carb way of living. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to our channel, drop a like because it really helps our channel grow and continue producing very informative content. Also click on the bell icon, to be notified when we post our daily videos. Thank you for watching.